Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very exciting video. I know I've been doing a couple of high-end things, but today we have a full face of drugstore makeup, or I don't know what affordable makeup, that's what you would call it. So I have here a basket full of Essence and Catrice. I've barely tried anything from Catrice, so I was really excited to find some new stuff that I've never tried before. Without further ado, hopefully this isn't a long one, but let's just jump straight in because we have a lot to get through. I've lost a nail, so just ignore that. The first product we have here is for lip prep, and this is the Catrice Gloss and Glow Tinted Lip Oil, and I got mine in the shade Drama Mama. So I've never tried the Dior lip oils, but I've tried a couple one from Essence, and I really liked it. It's got a massive doe foot, doesn't smell of much. Oh, the doe foot has like a little hole in it to hold the product, and this is very glossy. It's very thick as well, but it looks really nice on the lips. I wouldn't say that it feels moisturizing in any way because it does feel like a gloss. It isn't sticky. It feels nice on the lips. For primer, you know, knowing me, if you've watched my channel, I'm really indecisive, and if I want something, I'll just get it. So I got two primers for today. The first one is this Essence Hello Good Stuff 48 hour intense hydrogel with aloe water and hyaluron. What is the difference between hyaluronic acid and hyaluron? I'm not entirely sure, but that's what it looks like. I do have the Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum Primer here that I've used for a while, and I really love it. So that's the first primer. The second one we have is the Catrice, the Smoother Plumping Primer Concentrate with vegan collagen, and this is supposed to be more of a smoothing primer. So these are the two primers we got today. I'm going to put them on each side of my face. Yeah, let's do that so that we can see a clear difference if there is one. I was gonna put it on this one on the outskirts and then that one in more like the middle of the face, but I think I want to put it all over. First, going in with the Essence one, it is just a gel. It smells really nice. It smells like after sun. But I really love these products from Essence, like all their primers / these Hello Good Stuff things I really enjoy. Upon first impression, I really do like the way it's smoothing out on my skin. It doesn't do anything with regards to pores, but it is just a hydration booster, so that feels really nice on the skin. Like I said, I do love all of this Hello Good Stuff's products, so I would definitely recommend it. So on the other side, we'll go in with the Catrice. Some of the items, and I've complained about this before at Clicks and Discam, they are not properly sealed. So when I came home, I saw the foundation, the seal had been broken, as well as the eyeshadow, so they really do need to work on that. This is what it looks like. It has a little squeezy tube, looks like that. I can't really smell it now because I have the other product still on my hands. Not on my hands, I wiped it, but I can still smell the Essence product. Okay, this one seems to be slightly more mattifying than the other one, but not in like a drying way. It's done nothing for my pores, so I'm not sure where the claims come from that it fills in lines, because it should then fill in pores, right? So first impressions on these, I would say I prefer the Essence one, just the texture of it on my skin. It still feels really smooth. This one, it feels more like a moisturizer, to be honest, and I thought it would be more smoothing. That's just upon first impression, and maybe if I use it a bit more, it might change my opinion. Let's do brows next. For today, we have another one from Essence. This is the Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara Style and Comb. So that is what it looks like. Interesting packaging. I really actually like it. I don't know where they got the comb bit from. Style and comb, because there's nothing comby about this. This again is a really large applicator, which I do not really like. But the last one I tried from them was the Something Like a Boss. This one. Oh, there. Fix It fix it like a boss. I really didn't like this. It doesn't hold my brows, and I'm kind of expecting the same thing because as you pull it out the applicator, you can't see like any sticky bits. It smells like chlorine. I'm assuming it will not hold my brows up, but let's just go ahead and try this. It is very, very wet, and I prefer a drier formula as well as something that's gonna last all day because my brows have a tendency to fall very easily. For foundation, I got a new one from Essence. I've only tried one other Essence foundation, and that was the Fresh Face, I think, and I just got the wrong shade, and their shade range is actually laughable. They are not very inclusive. I'm lucky that I have a medium skin tone, so I can still buy from the product, but if you're darker than me, there's not much hope, in all honesty. So this is the Essence Fresh and Fit Foundation, Vitamin Complex E and Niacinamide, and it says lasts up to 12 hours, and it says 60 fresh bronze. I'm assuming that is my shade. Nice component. It has a pump. My rainbow over here is taking up all the focus. Yeah, it has a pump, which is great. I'm not sure about the color, but let's go ahead and try this out. The texture is quite thick, as you can see there, so I'm assuming it's going to be full coverage. I think it's going to oxidize as well. I just have a feeling, and I can see the way it's spreading. It smells really nice, smells really fresh. So today I'm going to blend it out with a brush just because I haven't wet my sponge and I don't feel like getting up and doing that, so we'll use this. On camera, this shade actually looks like it might match me, but as you can see, the ring around it is changing color, so it definitely will oxidize. Actually, that was a really good match. I'm surprised because I'm so bad at getting my shade matches, but that looks really, really nice. It's blended out really well over my skin, and I'm not sure if it's the primer, but I really, really love that finish. It looks gorgeous on the skin upon first impressions and first application. So this is what it's looking like. Nice and dewy. I think it's more of a natural finish, but because of the primers I added in, it's given it a nice like glow. I really like this so far. I would definitely recommend trying this. It's probably the best foundation I've tried from Essence, to be honest, because the other ones I didn't really like the finish. I don't really like matte foundations, I've come to realize, but this looks gorgeous on the skin. For concealer, I got another Essence product. Like I said, this is all Essence and Catrice anyway, but this is the Essence Multitask Concealer Erase and Cover Care, buildable medium to high coverage with a natural matte finish. Oh, matte. I really like the packaging once again. So this is what it looks like. It does have a brush applicator. Don't really love that, but let's go ahead and give this a go. So as these go, it is a twist up. So am I twisting it the right way? Yeah, I can feel a little bit of resistance. So it's coming through. I got mine in the shade Warm Honey. Honey or Almond are usually the shades that I go for and tend to work quite well on my skin. Upon first application, feels alright. It's not too thick, but that's just what I can feel in the tube and with the applicator. Sometimes when it's too thick, it tends to like tug, but that feels pretty creamy. Again, I'm going to use a brush for this just because I do not want to get up and wet my sponge. It feels slightly tingly under my eyes sitting here, and that could be the caffeine, but I'm not entirely sure. I can feel a little bit of resistance while blending this out, so it is a little bit thicker than I thought it was. I didn't obviously touch it with my fingers. Just on the pull of my skin, I can feel that it's a little bit thicker than I thought, but that's okay. Might be good staying power. That's actually a really good shade once again, nice and brightening under my eye. I do watch a lot of beauty YouTube and I haven't seen anyone test this yet, so I'm not sure if it's new or if people have tried it before, but so far I really like that. It's not very dry, it's not very matte, it's kind of a natural finish, so I do like that. We'll see how it holds up under my eyes because I do have very textured under eyes, but so far I really like it. Right now I would recommend it, but towards the end of the video we'll see how my under eyes look. But as a whole, my face does look really nice. So far the skin is definitely skinning. So let's move on and I got a bronzer. Honestly, don't have that many cream bronzers, but I saw this one from Catrice and it's called the Magic Shaper Contour and Glow Stick. Oh, this one's sealed. On one end, we have the cream bronzer, and then on the other end, we have the cream highlighter. I got mine in the shade medium. It's not really picking up much. We will persevere. I'm gonna start off with this side. Oh my gosh, I really like the way the skin is looking. I'm not gonna lie. Just looking in the mirror right now, I was like, wow. So far, it feels a bit stiff. Maybe it just needs to be warmed up a little bit more. The tone is quite nice and natural, but I think you can build this up. Ooh, that actually looks really nice. It does have a slight luminosity to it. I've said this in a couple of other videos, but I am pre-filming so much because I'm going to the UK and then I'm going back to work. So I need to film like 16 weeks worth of products. So I'm not sure when this video will go up. So my background will change a couple of times and I'll refer back to videos that I recently filmed. You won't see it in like sequential order. So I'm sorry about that, but just to give you a heads up. Okay, so that is one side of the face done. How good is my skin looking? I'm so shocked. I would have swiped this side on, but unfortunately I have so much more filming to do, like especially for my new book channel. If you haven't already subscribed, I will leave it linked down below, but I'm reading some really exciting books. So I have some filming to do, some updates to do. So I don't want to mess up my makeup, but I really do like this bronzer. I would recommend for sure. So I'm just going to go ahead and try the highlighter side. I don't usually wear cream highlight. I just feel like it disrupts the makeup. I'm not sure if you can see, it has like little fine glitters in it, but I'm going to take this on my finger. Oh yeah, it is very, very stiff. Maybe it has like a layer of like product you need to get off, but that's what it looks like as a swatch. Very crumbly, and I find the texture very waxy. I'm going to pick some up on my middle finger and we're just going to tap that onto the high points of the face. Actually, that's really pretty. You cannot actually see the glitter particles, but it gives you a really, really good glow. I think that looks really nice. Let me know if you've tried this or if you've seen any of the products that I've tried in today's video and thought about picking them up and then decided against it. The brows have dried down, but again, there's no hold. I thought as much, but it's kind of done nothing. That was the last cream complexion product, so let's move on to powders. I'm not sure if you can see, but my under eyes have already started creasing. They have a tendency to do that, so I'm not too bothered. We'll see how it acts with the powders. For powder, again, I got two. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible, but they both serve different purposes, I'm assuming. So the first one I got here was from Catrice, and it's kind of like the Givenchy Prisme Libre, I want to say, with the different colors. I wasn't sure about it, but it's in the shade 10 Beautiful You, and it says create a radiant finish and soft focus effect, balancing mix of shade for a healthy look, fits all skin tones. So it looks really pale, so hopefully it is translucent. The second powder I got here is the Essence Fix and Last 14-hour makeup fixing loose powder, and it's matte and blurring and waterproof. That's some great claims there. I don't know what to do with these. I don't know if I should put this under my eye and then this all over the face, or this under the eye and this all over the face. Let's do this under the eyes. Again, this doesn't have a seal on it. It's leaked out over there, but at least it does have a sifter. I'm just actually going to use what's in here. Okay, it is definitely translucent, which is great, but we'll have to see if it has flashback as well. And without, it still allows like a slight glow to come through, which I really like in a powder. I don't think it's anything revolutionary though, to be honest. Like, I prefer the e.l.f. Halo powder much more than this one, but it is a good addition to my collection because I don't often buy loose powders unless it really interests me. I think it's just like a standard powder. If you really needed something and were in a pickle, try this out. Actually, it's giving white now. Next, moving into the Catrice, and again, no seal on it, which I absolutely hate because I don't know if anyone's touched it. That is what it looks like. It's very pretty. Oh, I don't know if this is going to ruin our look, but it has shimmer through it. Oh no. How did I not notice that? It's also given my face a blue hue. I'm not sure if I like that. Oh my gosh, it's way too shimmery. Look at that. Is my face looking white? I feel like it looks white. Oh no. I guess that I have videos to film after this. I might have to take it off. No, my face is looking white, like ghostly white. Okay, let's stop using that. Maybe I should have used it under my eyes. That doesn't look good. I'm all the way zoomed in, but that doesn't look good. It's like silver glitter all. Can you see on my forehead? Don't buy this. I'm gonna go ahead and just try and like even it out with this powder over here. No, nothing's gonna fix this. Maybe some bronzer. Oh, my luck has run out. Let's move on to bronzer since I'm so ghostly. I definitely need it. This is not actually a bronzer. This is a all matte plus shine control powder. So this is supposed to last for 12 hours. So I got the deepest shade that they had, and I think it is called Neutral Nougat. And we're going to use this as a bronzer. This one is sealed, which is great to see. Even though it was sealed, you can see someone's finger's been on there. Oh, it picks up nicely. We're going to go ahead and start on this side as usual. Oh, that's pigmented. That is a very pigmented. God knows we need this pigment right now. Oh, and it's really smooth. The foundation's still sitting really well under the skin. Under the powder. Even though that powder is freaking horrible. I can't believe how pale I am, but look at that. That's gorgeous. Really gliding onto the skin as well. But it is, oh, that was a bit much, but it is a foundation powder, so I'd assume it would give you nice coverage. I again haven't seen anyone try this, so let me know if you've seen it and if you've tried it and what you think. It's given me the bronze I need, even though the face is still giving Tin Man. For blush, I got this Air Up Glow Blush by Catrice, and mine is in the shade Cloud Wine. It was the deepest one they had. Again, I'm so glad I got it because we just saw what that powder looked like. I knew I was doubting myself about it, but for some reason I just picked it up anyway, which was a little bit silly, but anyway. So I'm gonna mix this all together. But I'm not entirely sold on the shimmer in here. Maybe it's the shimmer underneath, but I'm looking so shiny right now. Love the color, not entirely loving the glow in it. I don't know, I think it's just the glow I have underneath. Maybe with a more matte look, this could look nice. First impression, love the color, do not love the finish. This is my favorite part of every video and my favorite part of every single makeup look I do. Eyeshadow. So I got the 5 in the box. Mine is in the the colorway Golden Nude. As you know, I've recently got into Natasha Denona, which also has 5 shades, so very similar. I think this one reminds me a bit more of the Mini Bieber, which I will compare in a short again. Very excited for this. It is infused with rose oil, which I have no idea what that means, but I'm sure everybody and their mother has seen this, and I'm very excited to have it in my collection. Let's just hope it performs nicely. I'm just going to grab a very fluffy brush and go in with a cream shade, and I'm basically going to use this as a transition shade, even though it's not really a transition for me, but I'm going to blend that in my crease and up towards the brow. That literally did nothing, but moving on, we're going to dip in with the same brush. I'm just going to dip into this brown shade right next to it, and that we're going to put in our actual crease and just blend it into that cream shade we laid down before. Oh, that's nice and pigmented. I really like the tone. It's a nice everyday crease shade. You could even put this all over the lid and then just put a shimmer on top of that. That worked really nice. Happy with that. The blendability is really good. Now we're gonna just deepen out the outer corner. I'm gonna dip into this deepest shade in the palette. Oh my gosh, that's so pigmented. I'm just gonna do a normal like gradient look. Ooh, that's really nice. I can't believe I've never tried this before. That has blended out like a freaking dream. Wow. That looks gorgeous. If you've seen these before and you've tried it, let me know what you thought. Especially if you have tried some high-end products like Natasha Denona, even MAC, I guess. MAC shadows are not great though. I'd rather buy this than a MAC shadow in all honesty. Look how well it blended itself out. I mean, I helped it along a little bit, but that looks amazing. We have 2 shimmers left and we've used the whole palette. So I'm going to start with this one all over the lid, and then I'll go ahead and put that one in the inner corner. I'm going to start off with a finger and then I will define it with a brush. They're really soft. Ooh, I'm excited for this. Look at that, and that's just the first layer. That looks gorgeous. It picks up really well as well. Really well as well. Look at that. So I'm just going to go in and just push that on the lid, and I want to take it slightly higher. So let's do that. Oh, I think this will be a great everyday palette. But look at the intensity and depth that I got out of it. Really, really good. Really love this so far. And you know, eyeshadow is my favorite. I'm like an eyeshadow connoisseur at the moment. Moving on to mascara, and I got this lash primer, and it's the Essence Volume Boosting Lash Primer, Super Volume with Super Fruits. I don't know why fruits belong in your eyelashes. I haven't used a lash primer in years, like literal years. First, straight off the bat, I really do like the applicator. It's got the bristles that I really like, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a coat of this. Lash primer is actually really good, like this white color for doing Halloween look. Look at that. I mean, it's a lash primer, but honestly, I think that looks gorgeous. So I'm going to give it a couple of seconds just to dry down slightly, not fully. So I'm just going to use my fan for that. I could actually just leave it here and be happy with that. So for foundation, we're past that long time ago. For mascara, I got this Lash It Like a Boss mascara. And it is in the same line as the brow gel that I showed you. But yeah, this is Lash It Like a Boss, and it's Intense Lift and Curl. See the wand? Ooh, love it already. The formula is really wet, but I also just have opened it. But oh my gosh, this applicator is perfect for under the eyes. So that is one coat, and that's without. What do you think? I don't think it's made a massive difference with the lash primer. Honestly, my eyelashes look better without it. I don't know. I have mascaras that give me way more volume than this without a primer. But let's see if we can build up another coat. Like I said, it is really wet, but it could be that I just opened it, and that's maybe why it's not giving to the full potential. I honestly just like rubbed it all inside my eye. I do like the effect of it. It's very wispy. Let me do the other eye and I'll let you know what I think. Please ignore the fact that I just got it all over my lid and under my lid. But like I said, it's really wet and like quite messy still. And I got it on my nose and it's not coming off. But we'll see if it flakes and smudges on me, because I do have very watery eyes. So I will keep you updated, but check the description bar to see what the final thoughts were on this one. I cannot judge it fully. Upon first impressions, I like the effect that it's given me. Nice and fluffy and voluminous. For lip liner, I did get another one from Catrice, and it's the Plumping Lip Liner in the shade Go All Out, and it's just like a brownie red. I don't know why I got this one. I think it's because it goes with a lot of my other lipsticks, and I don't have many lip liners. It smells minty. I actually really like the smell, but that's what it looks like. And I'm just going to go ahead and line the lips. Already, I really like this. I think I'm just going to line and fill the lips with this. Not too creamy, but not too waxy either. It's got like a peppermint fragrance and feel on the lips, so it feels cooling, put it that way. And then lastly, for the lips before setting the face, this again has been opened, so annoying, but I got the Marblelicious Liquid Lip Balm from Catrice. I have no idea why I chose this shade. It is really, really light, but hopefully we can make it work over this liner. This is in the shade 10 Swirl It, Don't Shake It. It's a very like a baby pinky color. I'm not sure, especially with this liner, but I'm just gonna put it over it. Oh, it's like a milky glass. So it's not like entirely pigmented. It's got a very light sheer milky pink. I think this is perfect for it with the liner. Feels really nice on the lips. This feels much more nourishing to the lips than the lip oil did. Lastly, for setting spray, I have the Catrice Prime and Fine Multi-Talent Fixing Spray. Long-lasting, prepare skin and sets and refreshes. That's what it looks like. I thought I got another Essence one. You'll see in my empties, I was slating Essence for their makeup fixing sprays and setting sprays. I got a Catrice one, thank goodness. I'm just gonna spritz that way. Oh, it doesn't look microfine, but anyway, let's go ahead and set. Oh, I love the smell of that. It smells like, I just wet my entire desk as well. It smells like skincare. So let's give that a second to dry down. I do have a couple big globs on my face. Just gonna take a dry beauty blender and I'm just going to bounce that around the face just to push that in further. Let me go take down my hair and then I'll give you my final thoughts and show you the final look. So this is our final look. Where do we start? Let's start with the most disappointing products I tried today. I have 3 products of today's video that I really would not recommend and think you should save your money on, even though it's affordable. Starting off with this powder, the Soft Glam Filter powder. It's basically a highlighter. I should have tested it before I put it all over my face. It is so shimmery, and because it has like it's over there, it has a silver base. It doesn't suit my skin tone. As you can see, I still look slightly pale and super reflective. I wouldn't recommend this. Next is the blush. It just is giving highlighter again. I have really textured skins. I wouldn't recommend if you, like me, have pores and fine lines. This just, it doesn't give anything. I do prefer a matte blush. I don't mind like a slight sheen, but this is again a straight up highlighter, and if you know anything about me, I hate that. Then lastly, I have the brow gel. It's giving nothing. My brows are not in place. As you can see, they've fallen down over here. I can't feel the hold, and this is a waste of money. I keep wasting my money on these products thinking they might work, and just like this one, it just didn't work for me, especially for what I like. My brows, I have very sparse hair, so I kind of like them to stick up because it just makes me look like I have a fuller brow, but waste of money. Do not, I repeat, do not buy this. Then standout products for me. I think one of them was very obvious, and that was the eyeshadow. I love this look that we created. It's so sultry, so sexy, and I don't know if you can see, but it makes my eyes pop, and I really love it. I love the lip oil. I love the lip cream. Where is it? I love the lip cream. These lip products were a win, and I will definitely continue to use them. I think for work it will be gorgeous. Last product that I think is a standout for me was the foundation. I really do like the way it sits on my skin, the way it feels on my skin, and the way it looks on my skin. 100% recommend. It's so affordable. I think it's like 99 Rand, and I can definitely say it's going to be one of my favorites. The rest of the products I'd say were not mediocre, but kind of not stand out, and if you need it, buy it. If you don't, you don't have to go out your way for it. I did like the setting spray because I don't have anything quite like it that still keeps like the glow to your face and doesn't disrupt the makeup underneath. This mister isn't the best. I think it's good. I should actually do the eyeshadow test with it, and I'll probably do that in another short. That's everything from me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video and it was helpful and can either stop you from buying unnecessary products or buying products that will actually work. Just all depends on what you prefer. That is it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment for engagement, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.